What if your worst nightmare wasn't imagined, but remembered? What if every dream you've ever had was actually a memory from another version of yourself, living in a parallel universe? You wake at 3:33 in the morning, your heart is pounding, and for just a moment, before the room comes back, it doesn't feel like a dream at all. It feels like something that happened, somewhere, to someone who was you. Here's what science can't fully explain. Every night your brain builds entire worlds. Cities you've never seen, faces you've never met, streets that feel like home in places that don't exist. And while you're there, it's completely real. The fear is real, the grief is real. Sometimes you wake up and cry for people who were never born. Lucid dreamers describe worlds more vivid than waking life. False awakenings trap you in rooms that look exactly like yours until the details start to move. Your brain running full power in the dark generates a reality so convincing you never question it. So here's the first question. If a dream can feel more real than the moment you're living right now, how do you know which one is the memory? Have you ever dreamed of a place you've never visited and known somehow exactly where you were? To go further, we have to leave psychology behind and step into physics. And this part is real science, even if it sounds like fiction. It's called the many worlds interpretation. One reading of quantum mechanics, not proven but taken seriously, says every time reality could go two ways, it goes both. The universe splits, quietly, constantly, endlessly, which means somewhere there's a version of you who took the other job, who said yes instead of no, who never got in the car. An infinite library of you branching with every choice you've ever made and every choice you didn't. Now hold that thought, because here's where science ends and the theory begins. What if those branches aren't as separate as we assume? What if at night something leaks through? This is a hypothesis, not a fact. A thought experiment, so hold it lightly. What if a nightmare isn't your brain inventing a worst-case scenario, but remembering one, an emotional echo from a timeline where it actually happened? The dream where you fall, and somewhere a version of you did. The dream of drowning, of the crash, of being chased through a dark you can't outrun, of losing the person you love most. In this life, they're just dreams. You wake up, you're fine, but the terror your body feels is total. The kind of fear you can't fake, as if some part of you knows it isn't imagining this. Again, this is philosophy, not proof, but ask yourself, why does a dream that never happened feel so much like a memory? And then there's the strangest feeling of all, déjà vu. That jolt when a brand new moment feels like a rerun. You've stood here, said this, watched this exact thing happen before. Science has answers. Most researchers think it's a small timing glitch, your brain filing an experience as a memory a fraction of a second too early, so the present arrives feeling like the past. That's the evidence-based explanation, but the feeling doesn't behave like a glitch. It feels like recognition, like remembering. So here's the speculative version. And it is only that. What if déjà vu isn't a memory of this life at all, but a flicker of another one? A moment two versions of you happen to live at once. Have you ever felt it, certain, absolutely certain that you'd been somewhere before? Let's come back to solid ground, because the real science is astonishing on its own. When you dream you're in REM sleep, your brain nearly as active as when you're awake. This is when it consolidates memory, sorting the day, keeping what matters, wiring it into who you are. Some researchers think the brain is a prediction machine, constantly simulating what comes next, and that dreams may be those simulations running unsupervised in the dark. That's what we know. Memory, prediction, consciousness, still one of the deepest mysteries in all of science. And this is the honest part. Everything up to here is research. Everything past here is imagination. The line matters. So let's be clear where we're standing when we cross it. Because once you cross it, some questions are hard to put down. What if every dream is archived somewhere? A record kept by a universe that never deletes anything? What if right now another version of you is asleep, dreaming of this life, watching you through their nightmare? What if in one of those countless timelines you've already died, and the dream where you fall is the last thing that version ever felt? None of this is true. We can't test it. We can't prove it. These are questions, not answers. The kind you can only ask in the dark, but they're hard to unask. Have you ever woken from a dream and felt for 1 second like you'd come back from somewhere? So tonight, when you close your eyes and the world dissolves, remember, you are one of countless yous scattered across countless worlds. And maybe your dreams are just dreams. Perhaps dreams are only dreams. Perhaps they're fragments of memory shaped by the sleeping brain. Or perhaps somewhere among infinite possibilities, another version of you is remembering this exact moment. If this made you question reality, subscribe for more explorations into science, psychology, philosophy, and the unexplained.